This is very much a step in the right direction. Tortilli is going to be the first team goalkeeper in terms of ability in no time. Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge. And we're looking at Tortilli again because he's been developing really well this season. As soon as I started using him back in August, he's just been developing so nicely. And he's going to make Nardoza be the second choice goalkeeper at this point. He really is. Whereas compared to now, I think we're going to have a very good situation because, yes, Nardoza is more well-rounded, but Tortilli is definitely getting better in other areas like the shot stopping. He's better in the aerials as well. Mentals are about the same. Yes, there's a few areas he's not as good as, like the physical side of things. The speed, he's much slower. Communication, he's not as good. Eccentricity, he's not great in. And distribution, he could be better. But apart from that, he just feels like a better player now. Mentals, he's definitely better. Physicals, he needs work. And goalkeeping side of things, he's best in some areas but not in others. And if we can get that working, then it'll be good. And given that this is the role he'll be playing in, we need to work on a few things. But the vision alone just makes him a better sweeper for me. And that is a big thing. But aside from that, there's a few things he needs to work on. First touch is about the same, but Nardoza and Tortilli are good, and I'm excited for the future for these two. But we're actually now in December, and we've played quite a few games since we last met, so shall we go over them? The first game we had was against Arezzo, and we took the lead thanks to Scarpato being played in by Ferrara, and it was a good goal, a good game for us, a 1-0 victory. They had chances, I'll say this much now, but that opening goal, the shot that we had, was probably the best chance we're ever going to get. And if we missed it, then we would not have done anything well here. We had more chances that were of similar caliber in the end afterwards. We had 2 clear-cut chances. We didn't get a second goal, but we did ourselves justice and we got a 1-0 victory. It was good stuff. Our next game was away from home against Fano, and this team are really good. I don't know what it is about them. Yes, we got very unlucky with the fact that Tortilli's saved it, parried it straight to the path of their player, but we could have done better defensively at first anyway. We then conceded the second after Marino was played through after the defender made a mistake with the header, and it was not good. They made it 3-0 from the spot. It was not good for us. We could have done a lot better with this. We did get a goal later on. I think I went attacking just because I wanted to go be spiteful, and Scarpato got that goal. Kanamai had a good cross anyway, and it was really good to know that we can score those. It's just a shame we couldn't actually turn up earlier, and they had an XG of 2.15. So Fano are easily the better team. We don't have a great record away from home against Fano, and it's something I'd like to address in the very near future if we can. At least in the chance when we're able to face off against them in the future. But that's beside the point. Another team we don't have a good record against is Rimini, and we conceded the only goal of the game from this corner, and I'm going to be honest, corners are a weakness for us. We need to improve on that. We need to be much better in the future. And a 1-0 defeat here was not ideal. 31st of October. And yeah, we were not as good as we wanted to be. We actually had more shots in the second half than they did, but we didn't take our chances. They took their chances, so we deserved to lose. Either way, it finished 1-0. They had been a better team this year than us in the competition. And we didn't deserve to get anything out of this game. We really didn't. So I took a break. Closed Football Manager for the day and decided I'm going to do something else and play other games. And we actually took on our next opponent, and we took the lead in this game thanks to Kalamai getting that goal. Then second half, well, first half still, we're in this. Ferreira goes and does that. Best goal of the season. He won the Goal of the Month award with that effort. We did consider a goal in the 62nd minute of the game. For a team that's currently bottom of the table, we didn't do ourselves justice with the fact we conceded 2 against them, but we got a penalty not too long after they scored their goal back to make it 3-1. Saudi with that finish. But again, they scored and it was 3-2. I was a bit nervy, honestly, after this, but Monty getting 2 goals didn't change the fact that we won this game by 3-2. We had an XG of 2.97. We were much better with our chances. We had more chances than Nico Goverano, and we should have probably done better defensively, but that's beside the point. We got all 3 points. It's our first win in about 3 matches, so I couldn't complain. We just need to do better in the future. At least our front 4 had a good game. Shame about the defensive side of things, really. We then took on Ravenna, and despite missing a penalty, we had a 2-0 victory. Scapata plays it back to Barbani. It's actually the fifth of his defender in front of the goal, and it's still considered a Barbani goal. We then make it 2-0 in the 52nd minute of the game. Nico Dre with his first of the season too. So both goal scorers clearing their first of the seasons. And Zoli missing his first penalty of his career was a bit annoying, especially since it was a penalty I thought he would do well with, but he hit straight at the goalkeeper, and Rossi didn't even have to move. So a bit disappointing, to say the least. We still got a 2-0 win. They had chances, yes, but they didn't take their chances, even though they had one clear-cut chance. We took our chances, and yeah, 2-0 win. Couldn't complain in the slightest. I just wish it was free, and then we had got off that penalty going our way, and not straight at the goalkeeper. We then took on a familiar foe in Siena, and we took the lead thanks to Fantozzi scoring that free kick. They actually got an equaliser in the 33rd minute of the game, though. And I'm thinking, okay, is this going to be one of those games where we do well, start well, and then just drop off? No, apparently we were able to get a second goal to take the lead for the second time in this game. Zoli with a really good ball to Scarpato, who scores that effort to get his 6th of the season. I'm thinking, okay, we can hold on. No, we considered a penalty, and they scored a penalty. So a bit unfortunate, a bit annoying, but we got a point. And considering this team were unbeaten at the time, we came close to being the first team to beat them this year. I was very happy with this result. Yes, we could have potentially done better with some of the things we did, but we took them to the limit, and we almost got a win against this team again. So, yeah, good game for us. Shame we couldn't do better in some areas, but at the end of the day, we did ourselves justice, and we got shared the spoils at their ground again. We then took on Virtus Entera, and I think this might be the first ever time we took points off this team. Yes, they did really well, but Bartek with a very good drop down, with a very good chest to take away from the goalkeeper and have themselves open net. But we got an equaliser in the 27th minute of the game after Scarpato got his head to it. I think that was his 6th of the season, actually. But we got to share the spoils here. And I don't think we've ever beaten this team. I don't think we've actually ever had a point from this team either, so I might be wrong to say, but this is a very good point either way. The fact we were able to get something from this game and not lose is, I think, better than anything else we've ever done. So yeah, a good point against a team that is expected to change for the title this year, again. We then took on Fizz Pesaro, and we scored the opening goal of the game after their defender put the ball in the back of his own net in the 3rd minute of the game, and then in the 28th minute of the game, we get ourselves a second. DBSC getting his first goal of the season. The left back doing himself justice again with that finish. We did concede a goal late on. I honestly might have praised the players. I think that might have had a potential part to play in this. I don't know. I don't think it did, but Angeloni got the goal back. It wasn't enough for them to get a fight back and to get a second goal, but surprisingly enough, they had the better XG. We didn't, and they had more shots than we did, but we had more shots on target, so I suppose it played out either way to our advantage that we did better in terms of taking chances. We just didn't do better in terms of, well, creating chances. But 3 points is 3 points, and that was on the 5th of December. We now got a game on Monday against Livorno, but how do we line up in the league at the moment after these results? So currently, with our game in hand, we sit in 12th place. Ravenna, who we beat previously, are above us by a single point. They just won their first game in a while. And despite a slow start with 4 draws in the first 4 matches and then no wins in the first 6, we've actually started to pick ourselves up and get away from the relegation playoffs. The results against 2 of the better teams, I said 2 of the better teams, Ravenna are no longer ahead of us in the league. They're actually in the fight to try and stay ahead of us. We're ahead of them by a single point. it feels like some of the teams we're beating are not as good as I was thinking they would be. Like Modena, despite how slow their start was, they're now in 4th place and fighting for the right to be in the title hunt. So that's a good sign that we were able to beat them. And Siena, the fact we took a point at their ground was pretty good for us. And Tanana are the only team to have beaten Siena this season, which could be huge for the title race if they are level on points at the end of the season. But again, we're looking good. I'm excited for this, and I want to see what we can do. We do have Livorno next, and they are in 5th place. If they win, they go above Modena, who honestly should have been in that position last year, but they weren't because they were in a relegation scrap instead. Arezzo, despite having a really good run of form in the last couple of years, have been in the relegation clash, and are now actually, they sacked their manager, which is a bit surprising. We're now predicted Division 16th. I think the fact that our players are improving, the way that Tortilli is, at least, is a good sign. The fact we've got so many players improving is a huge step in the right direction for us, and I'm excited to see what we can do. I think I can see manager moves, yeah. So yes, here we go. Arezzo, Lucchese Libertes, and Matalica have all had their managers sacked. Pepe Reina was the manager of Siena before he left to go to Nordsee, who are currently doing well, I think? No, they're not. 16th place. But that's beside the point. I mean, actually, it's a decent season since they're expected to finish in 19th, so perhaps that's a good season for them. Either way, they had Pepe Reina, their manager, but Arezzo, Lucchese Libertes, and Matalica all set the managers. I think all 3 managers were in really good positions. Reason for they got sacked was poor finances. I've never seen that reason be one of the reasons why you get sacked. Is that actually a thing? Oh wow, that's surprising. But yeah, Lucchese Libertes had the manager for about 6 or so years, and Francesca was, well, he wasn't there for very long. I thought he was there for longer, but he was a really relatively recent manager. He's more of a coach. Maybe I can hire him in the future. I don't know. I'll look at that another time. But yeah, I generally didn't realize that you can get set for poor finances, which is interesting to say the least. This guy was in charge of their team for 6 years. So again, we're going to look at that. They want us to get cautious, not... Okay, cautious. That's a good sign. But this is the team we're going to use. And I'm going to be honest, it's the kind of the team I've stuck with. I'm not going to lie. Apart from a few changes, like Alioni starting every now and again. He hasn't got a goal yet, which is surprising. Antonucci's kind of taken Banny's place in the team, and the fact there's a deep line playmaker, they're both good deep line playmakers to be fair, but if I have to be honest, Banny's no longer the first choice, Antonucci is, and you can probably see why, just judging from this. Yes, there's a few things that Banny's better in, like the speed, the vision, and attacking, and the aerial, but there's a few other things that Antonucci's better in, and he's younger too by 8 years, so Antonucci's going to grow stronger and better, while Banny's not. And despite everything, Barbani and Campanotti are good. They're not the best players in the world, and Barbani is also getting better and better too. I mean, he's not... Let's check. Can I check this? I can check this, right? So if we look at the stuff he's improved in, work rate, anything's gone up, but that's because I've disciplined him a bit. And I think he's going to get better and better going forward. But still, this is a good team. Fantozzi, is just immense. The only thing, they want me to improve his free kicks. I generally don't know what I can say apart from that. I want to get his pace up. I say that, I haven't actually done that, but yeah, let's do the free kick, why not? If he can improve his technique, then that's good. I don't think he'll do much for his crossing, mind you. That's the only thing he needs to improve on for that, but he's scored a free kick, so why not improve his free kick so he can be even better? He's already almost banned again. He's got 9 yellow cards. So, Fantozzi likes to get in the book. I might try and do 2 matches. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'm excited to see what we can do. This is Livorno. Let's see what we can do, because we've got a youth intake potentially coming up too. If we get a youth intake preview, I'll stop at that. So, either way, let's see how we do. We've got the ball here, and I'm excited to see what we can do. We feel like we're a better team this year, and that says a lot. But I wish he'd do better with the crossing though. But Benny, if there's one thing he needs to improve on, it's definitely his distribution in some areas. But get the ball back. They got it again. And I think this is a team that is just going to cause us problems because we have not lost We've not beaten them in 6 matches. They've not lost to us in 6. They've won 5 in a row. And that kind of effort just shows why they're dangerous. They want us to go for a cautious approach, but I don't want to go cautious. And as much as I hate to say that, that's a good finish. It took just 7 minutes to do it as well, so we just gave too much space. If we didn't give that much space, we would be fine. But again, it's just our own fault. It really is. We got a corner though. Ferrara takes it, and it's being cleared away. He's back to Ferrara again. He's played it to Scarpato, who scores the equaliser. 7th of the season. And yeah, equaliser. 12 minutes in, it's already 1-0. This is a good game, really. And I feel like we got very lucky that the corner was literally sent back to him by the defender, and that Scarpato was free at the back post. So bad defending on their part, but we can't claim much either because we were bad defending ourselves earlier for the first goal. They got a free kick, and we need to do better. I feel like we've got something here. Ferrara finds Scarpato, who's going to use his pace. He loves to dribble. That we didn't know about. Oh, that's a good ball to Soli. Surely. No, it's been blocked by the defender. Okay. Oh, free kick. If we draw this, we have a really interesting record of, I think, 6 wins, 7 draws, 5 defeats. But Campanotti plays it across. Scarpato's been blocked. Babani, I would have thought he'd go for goal there, but he didn't. Okay. Another blocked opportunity. Bit annoying, but what can you do? And maybe there's more to this highlight than meets the eye. He tried to find Scarpato. He didn't find him. And here's Pavarini and Casadei. They've scored. He's got 15 goals already. I just did not know that. But Bronichev with the finish, and Carmenetti will feel he could have done better apparently. What could he have done better here? Was he not realizing the pass? That's Nicotre. Was he just not intercepting the pass initially? I don't know what he was trying to do. What Carmenetti could have done. We've got a chance. And Campanotti. Barbini. Oh, it could have been a good ball. Just went straight to the defender instead, but we can get the ball back. Fantosi's on it. He's going to be suspended now for maybe 2 matches because he's got 10 yellow cards now. Scarpato. Oh dear. Would have been nice if you scored that. We've got an opportunity again. This feels like a very open game. I'm surprised they played that throw though, we'll be honest. And Trinacci finds Scarpato. Scores again. Okay, 2-2. And I'm very happy. This feels like a game that is very open and anyone can win this right now. I'm so happy I did this live com now because I did not realize it would be this entertaining to say the least. Okay, a good ball over the top. And he takes it on first time. He's let it bounce twice and it's a good finish. It really is. And there's still more. We're not even done the first half yet. Okay. Oh, I tell you what, that looked like a decent block, but I don't know much more than that. He goes for... That's a good finish from Kaluki. I don't know what he could have done. Maybe the keeper will feel he could have done more, but I don't think you can say that the same... He feels frustrated apparently, so... I don't know. It was a good block initially, but this is a... He's got room to have a shot. Maybe you could have saved that. I don't know. But it's still a good goal. It's another corner. Ferrari, we've already got a goal from the corner, but they're going to get the ball away. And this could be no. We're going to get the ball back. DiBiase, I'm not sure what their striker's doing, though. Carmenetti, he's played it back. You would have thought that with the extra time, it'll be blowing the whistle at this point. But here's Campanotti. If it's 3-3... Oh, it could have been 3-3 before half time. Should have got on target at least. We've had 8 shots. They've had 4. All of them been on target, and they scored with 3 of them. So our 2 shots on target have been goals. This has not been a game where we have done well defensively, but the same can be said for them. We've been the better team. I will say I feel like we've been the better team in this game. Doesn't feel like it, but we've been a better team. And I think if we continue this, then we can win this. It's just a matter of making sure we do better, you know? If we can do more, then we can win. Nicotre, again, 7.0 rating. I got to highlight him later because he's a very good player at the moment. He's developing nicely too. He's actually the best defender now, which tells you a lot. Scarpato's our best striker. Fantosi's our best midfielder. Nicotre is the best defender. And we're going to try and see what we can do here, but Ferreira now on the ball. Antonazzi, Campanotti. He's going to play it for... Is he onside? He's onside apparently. He's going to play that to Campanotti and Zoli scores. It's 3-3. I didn't think we'd have this kind of goal fest today, I'll be honest with you. So, this has been a blessing, this game. I was literally watching a YouTube video before I recorded this. I was thinking, yeah, I hope I had an interesting, entertaining game. We've got that. And it's a good, well-worked goal as well. So, I'm happy about this. 3-3. What a game. Zuli's it. What the hell? Okay, I'm making a change, and he's just got a second. What just happened? I was taking off my fullbacks, and he's just got his second of the game. Where's this come from? So Antonotti just scored, play this ball forward. He's fine for Scapato has just played him through. The defender's made an absolute hass of it, and Zuli's just had an easy goal to score. It's 4-3. What is happening? We're gonna take our fullbacks off still, but okay. It's 4-3. Is this gonna be more? I can't believe this is actually happening. What a game this is turning out to be. Ferreira. Carmenetti. So, Zuli, he could be getting his hat-trick. He's only really wide. He's had 2 opportunities to get a hat-trick and he's missed both. What a game. So we've got the Livorno on the ball now. I'll be honest, I kind of want to I want to win this game now. We're 4-3 up. We've come from behind 3 times. We're now in ahead. This has had everything I wanted in a live com game. I don't think I'm ever going to get a better game than this. And it could be 4-4. They're on the ball again. We've got the ball back though. Campanotti, Gordano's on the ball. Scarpato, Antonacci, Ferrara. Scarpato now. He's found Campanotti. How's he found Campanotti? He's gone for goal. Did he just try to... I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's missed it. So TB's on the ball. We've got the ball back. Zuli is on fire right now. And Scapato's going to get to this. He's going to try and place it in potentially. We'll play it back. Gordano, Ferreira Bani, who's on the pitch, goes for goal. Cristiano Bani. It's 5-3. I think this is the first time that anyone's got a 2-goal lead and with the team to do it. What a game this is turning out to be. There's been 8 goals. I don't remember the last time we scored 5 in a match. I can't remember the last time we could concede 3 in a game we've not lost. This has been entertaining. Wonderful game. Wonderful, wonderful game. I swear, this has been the most highlight-filled match I've ever had so far in this save. Just so far in Football Match 21, honestly. Goodness. And this team, I think it's the 4-2-3-1 formation is finally working for me. I'm enjoying it. It feels like we just know how to play now. Ferrara, Scarpato, could he get his hat-trick? He's going to play in the middle, potentially. Zuli! Oh, he should have got a hat-trick. Oh, he should have got a hat-trick. And Ferrara going to take off because he's suddenly got a bit tired. Okay. Fofana's going to come on. We've got an opportunity again. Ferrara's pretty wide, but there we go. Fofana's going to come on. I haven't even talked about Fofana. I don't think he's improving as much as I wanted him to, but I don't think it matters. We've had 16 shots, 6 shots on target, and it's just 2.37. We're 5-3 up. We are 5-3 up in this game, and I can't quite believe it. We're going to win 5-3. What a ridiculous match this has turned out to be. We had to come from behind 3 times. With 3-2 at half time, we got a 5-3 win. What a ridiculous match. I don't remember the last time I had such a ridiculous game, but there you go. That is a great, great game. Ridiculous match. I don't know the last time we've done that. This must be the most goals I've ever had in a live comp, let alone the game. We've managed to beat them. That is something else, though. Carmenetti's out for 2 to 3 weeks. He pulled a handshake. I don't know when he did this, because it wasn't taken off, so he's going to be dropped for a bit. I might have put a clause in his contract. Honestly, £600 a week, if he does those performances every week, I don't mind. He's only got an average rating of 6.55. He's got 5 goals and 2 assists. When he turns up, he's amazing. When he doesn't turn up, he's absolutely woeful. And this is such a confusing player. He's 17 years of age. He's got 5 goals in a year for us. What a confusing player he is. And Scarpato is just incredible again. He is my replacement for Rokas. He is just the player, and he's a winger too. So, this guy's ridiculous. He's got 35 goals and 111 matches now. We're going to go forward and see if we can get the youth intake preview, because I want to see it now. I really want to see this now. We're not going to play the Pontedera game because, well, we made with no reason to. 6 games unbeaten. It's looking very, very rosy indeed. Okay. 5-3. That was actually the most goals in the game. We actually scored 5 goals against Tristini. Last time we did that, apparently, was close to 2022, which is saying or something. Oh, Tortelli, you've got injured. That's oh no. All right. That breaks my heart. It really does. Oh, okay. So, this is not a promising looking intake. A golden generation, but there's no great numbers of players. No defensive midfielders, no wing backs. Fullbacks aren't the best. Centre midfielders never going to be good. Wide midfielders not good either. So it looks like it's going to be goalkeeper and strikers, because the attacking midfielders are not going to be good and wingers are not going to be good either. So there's only thing that's not been mentioned are centre backs, goalkeepers, and strikers. We always have those issues though. Oh well, guess it could be better. So yes, this is not ideal. I thought it would be a lot better than what we're showing right now, but we're not apparently going to get the best intake. So yeah, on a sad note, I'm going to end this here. Hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share the video, and that you all subscribe to my channel. It really does help me a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.